Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is me, Yakuvrael Runeborne, back again with a new game. Well, an old game, but a new game starting. And that one is, it's a doozy, let me tell you. It's a nice one. How do I do this best? Just quickly, I would guess. There we go. It's Kingsfield 3 or 2, depending on where you live in the world. Yeah, Kingsfield 3. This is, we already did 2. I didn't do 1 because I don't... I played 1. It's not that good. You really can tell that it's one of their first games. If not even actually their first game. And that it's the first in the series. Right, so... I skipped that one for the stream. And now we get to 3/2. That's why it says 2 here. Because this is the US version, so it's in English, so we understand it. But the game's actually, you know, it's actually the third one. So let's look at this intro cutscene in glorious high definition. My god, look at that. It looks so crisp. And not compressed at all. Love it. Damn, boy. That was a nice growing animation. aka non-existent. This game is like a sequel to the second one. I mean, I think they're all actually sequels to each other. But we play, I think, the son of the protagonist of the second game. Like 10 years later or some bullshit like that. After he has gone rogue or some weird thing. I don't know. These are fun games, and that's all you need to know, actually. That's a well. Well, well, well. Would you look at that? I mean, if not for the crusty, pre-rendered cutscene, this would actually look pretty decent, even for PlayStation 1 standards. Damn, okay. Kingsfield 2 by From Software. New game, as always. Alexander was us. Yeah, the Moonlight Sword, the best one of them all.
Permeated the tower as Alex ventured forth to take up the holy sword. It was too late. The sword was broken.
Lovely voice acting, by the way.
With the Moonlight Sword broken, Alex prepared for his meeting with destiny. He bestowed upon the chosen four the powers necessary to protect the kingdom. The castle began to shimmer with the brilliance of light as Alex's will was directed at its proud walls. He uttered a final word. Peace.
Did they like go and grab the janitor or something? It's like, oh yeah, you have a deep voice. So, yeah, just read this. Just make it sound epic.
And the rest was silence. With his final thoughts, Alex sent these words to Lyle, the king's son.
Which words? Tell him.
Lyle, in the days ahead, you must grow stronger than you ever thought you could. You must receive the power from before and break my seal to face your father. must take up the sword of your father and win back your kingdom. The future is in your hands. With this, Alex gave up his soul.
I think that's the same guy that read both lines here.
For 10 years, Lyle carried the burden of being prince to a damn kingdom. Now old enough to understand the message etched in his mind forever, it's time he faced his destiny.
Oh, destiny. I love that word. I love destiny. Destiny is the best word ever. Because it always means shit is happening. What was that loading screen, by the way? What was that weird head? Data loading. Okay. Program loaded, the data loaded, the memories being checked. What comes next? Do I get entered into the matrix? More cutscenes, that's what's happening. Ah. Shit, I was supposed to read that. If we allow that to happen, the country will be enveloped by total darkness, as your former father unleashed his power and 10 years of pent-up rage on this land. For the past 10 years, since the fateful day of the seal, I have been watching you grow. I am excited, but at the same time afraid that the day has finally come for you to fulfill your destiny. Please take with you this final sword, the accelerator. I'm praying that your journey will be guided by the light. I thought we would be speaking, but I guess not. I quickly test played this game, obviously, but I just kind of skip through everything when I test play. As to not spoil myself. I think the game should start. Yes. Damn. Okay, that's like the first thing I was like, okay, this game plays in an actual field. This is the first King's Field, the first of the 3 that exist, where you are in an actual field, and you are the king's son or some bullshit like that. So you could say I'm the king in the field. Yeah, this is King Field 3/2. Sometimes you will see my mouth move, and that's just because I have a fan here to dissipate the heat a little bit. It's much cooler outside, but let's kind of read that. Leon Shore. I thought there was. Okay, that's that. Yeah, that's attack. B is that. There was status records, conversation. Yes. The power of the seal for which Alexander gave his life is growing weaker. The number of evil creatures is steadily growing larger. All too soon, the seal will be weak enough to be broken by King Alfred. Okay, that's what we had. So, we start the game with the X-Selector. I thought it was accelerator. Probably not the same. A letter plate and light. Perfect. Now, something that sometimes happens is when I... Oops, didn't mean to cast light, actually. When I, like, move my cursor, it kind of, like, doubles the input. I don't know why it happens. It is what it is. Can I go in here? Damn. Okay, it's this guy. Do you have more to say? I changed my controls a little bit, just trying to make them a bit more modern. So I'm wondering if that actually works or if I will set them back. But for now it works. Anything to say? Alexander lost his magical power of the light on the day. On the day he placed the Great Seal on the castle. All his life force was put into the seal. Because you have the blood of King Alfred, you have inherited that power as well. The 4 other magical powers have been entrusted to 4 archmages, who have been waiting to endow them upon you. You must have the 4 magical powers to obtain the Moonlight Sword, with which you can break the seal of the castle. The 4 archmages put the sword in the tomb of Alexander, and sealed it so that none but the one with all 4 powers could open it. Besides these powers, you must also obtain the seals of Icarus. The king must have given them to someone for safekeeping. I'll tell you about Icarus later. Just remember that you must have the 3 seals of Icarus in order for you to fulfill your destiny. Oh, destiny. Let me actually note this down just in case. I have a little notepad here. Coincidentally, I mean. Okay, I need 4 spells and 3 seals to get Moonlight. Oh, that was something I understood yet. Oh shit. Press select again. It's so unusual for order to open the menu this way. Let's see, what do you say at the end there? Yeah. The X-Selector will grow with you and increase in its power, just as you do. One day you will need its power. When you have the 3 seals of Icarus, bring them to me along with this sword. I don't know, man. He seems evil. I'm not sure if I can trust him. Okay, we need 4 mages / spells and seals. Cool. I walked around a little bit, and this is like the most open King's Field so far. The first one's kind of start very, very simple. Okay, there's like a dragonstone up there, unchanged. There's a carriage and a wall. What's that? Animal skeleton. It looks more like a slug to me, but you do you. What's that up? Is it just a lamp? Looks like a lantern. Ooh, hello there. Hello there. I mean, it's good that we can farm from the get-go. Let's go. Let's kill everything in sight. Oh, another one. Like, here's the thing, I suck with orientating myself in these games. So, chances that I will at some point open a map are not zero. I'm trying to refrain from doing that, but just so you know, you're not disappointed in me all of a sudden. Hell yeah. Ooh. Now, I think also this game runs at 15 FPS. And I looked it up. This is apparently the correct frames per second that it's supposed to run at, which is kind of wild, as always. Before anybody wonders if it looks bad or why it looks bad. Oh, it has fall damage. Okay. Empty. That thing. And this. That's like all I know, basically. They don't do that. Why do you do that? As a matter of fact. Please capture this window, not the whole screen. That would be unfortunate. But yeah, that's something I've been dealing with. I don't know. There's been an update and it's not good. I'm not a fan. Shit. Okay, that guy one-shots you. Okay, let's see. Level 1, experience 0. It either just reloaded, or it either reloads, or it just like sets you back and like takes your current progress away or something. I will see based on if the items are restored, I would guess. Oh, goddamn. Okay, like stuck in like 2 pixels of the wall. Okay, I need to be careful with the skeletons. 11 XP. I'm stuck in the tree. This tree is a bit too flat for me to get stuck in, but it happened nonetheless. 24 gold. Am I poisoned or... Didn't I just have 24? It's nice that they give you a lot of gold though. That is very nice. I just noticed something. Give me just one smidgen of a second. There we go. There we go. So let's see. Is that item back? It is. Okay, it full on reset the game. Can I save as I want? Storage. What does take out? How does that work? Store. Take out. Move. What? That doesn't make any sense. Where would I be storing that? Load option 1, option 2 button config. I see. So I cannot save willy-nilly. They haven't figured that one out yet. Maybe they will at some point. Come on. Okay, let's try this again. Like, I played up till this point, basically. That's why I knew that there was like a wall. And the problem is the wall closes. Which is not very nice. I've forgotten, by the way, what most things do, so... Oh, fuck. See what I mean? Stupid wall closes. Shit. This is so far the worst. Like, in all 3 games I played, this is the worst skeleton placement. Yeah, for the time being, let's leave him alone. I'll come back maybe if I leveled up a little bit more. Instead, let's go right. Oh, I didn't expect there would be somebody here, right behind the door for some reason. Even though I already killed him twice. Let's go, my dude. You know, I don't suspect that I will need to, but if I have to, I will farm offline a little bit. Like in case I get stuck or something. So yeah, I need to grind a few levels or whatnot. But I don't expect that should be the case. I don't think it was the case for the other games. Yeah, die, you vile plant. There's a chest over there. Can I swim? I mean, the problem, right? Is there like somebody behind me? No. The problem is, since I die, like fully die and reset, I don't just want to go, jump into the water in case I die and drown. I don't think they figured out that you can swim yet on the PS1. Locked. Okay. Yeah, it looks a bit deep. Like, I can walk around the wall once I'm on the other side, but... let's not try to force it. It's a mushroom. Alive mushrooms, even. Yo, scary computer ghost, welcome. Spores. How's it going? God damn, a level up, okay. Let's see how my stats improved. 7 HP, 4 MP. I mean, we're practically golden now. Pretty good graphics, looks like some of those Game Maker games from current day. It's surprisingly good, actually. So far. Oh, fucking poisoned. No. Yeah, how about I... leave you alone. I mean, it's a big step up compared to the first King's Field. So I think they've been continuously improving, which is nice. Of course, I'm playing for an emulator, so you have some differences. Can I not just walk past this tree? I can't. And on the other side, I'm like too afraid to fall into the water, which kills me, of course. Shit. And my level is reset. Yeah, okay. The dude just can't swim. I mean, the only From Software game that I know of where you can swim is Sekiro. So they never really liked people being able to swim. Draining your lungs instantly. Yeah, could you imagine? I don't know if I got him. No, I don't think so. I think they give a lot of XP, but they're just as dangerous for it. God damn, this is hardcore. At least right now, these enemies are not nice. The thing is, the controls for this game is probably the most horrid part of it all. Shit, oh, I almost fell down. I feel like you can go down there, but I don't want to try it right now. Like, the normal controls is you walk around with D-pad, you look left and right with D-pad left and right, you walk left and right like this with the shoulder buttons, with the up the shoulder buttons, and you look up and down with the other two shoulder buttons. So L2 is looking up and R2 is looking down. Which I don't know who came up with that scheme. Yeah, the PS1 didn't come up with analog sticks originally, so a lot of games kind of try to make up for it. I saw the house. Let's first go to the house. Right, let's not be dumb. Maybe there's a save point in there. Christy Clements. Yo, Mrs. Clements. Ooh la la. Look at you. If you see something you like, take it. This stuff is just going to go to waste with no customers to buy anything. Anyway, I'll probably be dead by the time anyone comes around here again. Okay, but no customers, take it, but you still charge money? You good? Damn, it's expensive though. But I do want some of them. Yeah. So far so good. Okay, I found a shop. I know where my main guy is. But so far I have no idea where to go otherwise. Looks like this is a village. I thought I was in a field. In a king's field. It does look pretty decent. I just wonder if, you know. Usually you can find a lot of weapons after a while. Can you sleep in your bed? No. Damn. So the time has finally come to go to the castle. You must be very careful, your father will be waiting. And boy, is he gonna be mad. You aren't just late for dinner this time. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the defense wall of Silveria on the north side was built by the garrison about 6 years ago. We can be safe today, thanks to their work. The other side of the wall is called the Old Battlefield. Not nearly as old as I am, though. That's where the great garrison used to fight off the invading monsters. Hardly a garrison at all, I guess. They weren't really trained. They were just a bunch of ragtag soldiers on some idealistic crusade, trying desperately to save their lands and homes. I don't want to think about it anymore. I've been living here for 150 years now. Or is it 90? Heck, I can't remember anyway. I've never had a bit of trouble in this house. I used to be a baker at the castle, you know, but I never did find that recipe I was looking for. It was a recipe, said pies. Heck. Okay. Yeah, leave me alone, my guy. Like either he has dementia or this was game kind of falling into a loop. Either or it was scary. What's this? Ah, just laying on the floor, I guess. Or maybe like one of the plants dropped it. I think that's our arms. Leather gloves. Hell yeah. But I might really need like a map of the place after a while. I'm already lost, by the way. Okay, it's a bucket. What's this? Ah. Well, hello there. That's a nice looking pipe. Hi Lyle. My, you've grown since the last time your father stopped by. What's your hurry? Please don't leave so soon. I haven't had a guest here for months, and I'd love to hear how you've been. I'll only charge you 150G, okay? Do not stay. So I guess I can recover here. Maybe save? I mean, it would be actually kind of wild if the game charges me 150 bucks for saving. But I mean later. Actually, like in the original, in the second game, money never really became something common. Come on. So I always felt like I was a bit on the loose. Okay, there's a cave behind this guy. Like so far, I've like no idea where to go. Locked. Shit. Okay. But this feels like a good place to be. That's poisonous mushrooms though. But yeah. Yesterday, by the way, I didn't stream because multiple reasons. Today as well, I was a bit in a bad mood. You know, they do say when it rains, it pours. And my god, did it pour. It was so hot. I couldn't work. I was at work, and they do not have AC, and they only go like, oh yeah, you have a fan. It's like, a fan doesn't help if the room is like 30+ degrees. I'm sorry. That's unreasonable to expect of people to be working in this temperature. Especially if it's like cognitive work. And then when I came home, I was just drained. That's why I didn't stream. And then overnight, my cat ate a piece of plastic on my desk and pretty much immediately went, or her body went, oh, I cannot, you know, do anything with that. It's a big piece of plastic. It vomits it back up all over my mouse. Now I need a new mouse. I have like a shitty one here, but that one doesn't work that well. So that was very nice. I could clean it, but I would have to open it up and then... I don't think if I could ever clean it fully. It just sucks, you know. Why is Twitch so unstable today? Hope it kind of catches itself. Dead. Can I have this spike? Can I take your armor? If there's any left. Don't know if it did much. Oh, why in the window though? If I might ask. Like there's this trick that some people say you can do is take frozen bottles and like strap them behind a fan. Which is kind of like a one way to do it, I guess. But it's just for me, it's like cooling down an entire apartment is almost impossible. And it's really weird. I open all the windows, the doors, and everything, trying to flush out the heat, but because there's barely any air, I just cannot get the heat out, and it shoots right back up, even if it's cooled outside. I feel like the apartment management has still not turned off the heating sometimes. Where the sun is shining through, let's see. I mean, I just close my blinds and curtains. That already helps a lot. But you know, me and two cats living in the same apartment, that just kind of uses up the air, regardless. What's with this slalom? I still haven't found a save, by the way. Locked. Ah, cool. I went all the way here just for... Ah, look at that. What's this? Okay, I need some sort of key. I love the turning speed, by the way. This looks like a... No. Doesn't this look like it opens in the center there? Some cold stuff to eat, like yogurt, ice cream, pudding, etc. Yeah, I mean, it's temporary. But at least for me, it's like 30 degrees in here, and you can't think with 30 degrees. It's horrendous. Yeah, like on Tuesday, I checked out after like 12 p.m. mentally. I started to use the software called Screen Copy, which allows you to plug your phone in and then copy your phone screen onto the PC screen, and you can like use it with your mouse and everything. And it's pretty useful. So it's just like watching some YouTube videos on the side. Now it has like cooled down a little bit, which hopefully remains at least for it doesn't, but just like 2 days, please. Okay. Oh, I forgot. When you run, you like take a million hours to recharge. I mean, you actually get a good amount of gold, I have to say. Like in the first game, I remember like the first 3 enemies give you like 1 or 2 gold. Here it gives you already like 12 to 20. Honestly, for me, like the best solution is like a cold shower. And then kind of like just hope for the best. Spray and pray, so to speak. Except you leave the spray part. Because I don't know what you would want to spray. Okay, there's a chest there. And a grave. And a statue. The statue of the hero. Tombstone. Okay. But what does it say? Can I get like the hero's cape or something? Sealed. Oh, not just locked, but sealed. So maybe I can... Is this a safe? Oh, it is. Okay, fantastic. Yes, please. Safe card to Kingsfield. Hell yeah. Just takes 10 hours. You see it like on the top left just a little bit. That something is happening. But yeah, anyways, back to the other thing. Now we need a new mouse. And I haven't been in the market for a mouse for a while now. Now I'm kind of in this dilemma of which one should I actually buy. Because there's so many mice. And with everything, you find people that always hate on something. More so than you have people praising things. Like, I find like a review of like one thing, people say, oh yeah, this is the best mouse ever. And then I find like a total different review that says, oh yeah, this is the worst mouse. All the buttons are broke off after like 2 months. It's like, oh, okay, great. Yo, big guy. For a second I thought this was like a bipedal thing. Like these 2 plants. Yeah, I mean that's with everything. But some brands have better quality checks, quality control than others. But of course you can always get a dot. The problem is just always like the longevity. I have like a G305, which is a fantastic mouse. That's like one of the candidates that I will probably consider. But without fail, both models of those that I had, the buttons started to mess up after like a couple of months to a year. Like start to double click. Which I just replaced the switches and they worked again. I still have it here, that fucking mouse, but I lost the dongle. Because I'm an idiot. Or maybe one of my cats ate it. That's like one of the 2 things that could have happened. Okay, now I'm back at the river. Did I just walk onto the wall? I did. And now... Oh, it's the card again. Is that a helmet? I think it is. But yeah, choices. I just don't like paying money. Every time I have to pay money for something that I shouldn't have to. Right? Kind of irks me. Like my mouse would have been perfectly fine, but now I have to replace it. And I got like taxes as well, which they're like, oh yeah, you didn't pay enough. I'm like, no, yeah, I did pay enough, but you fuckers try to short me. Like there's this thing that you can do which is called like food something, which I most definitely fall under. It's like 600 bucks. But these fuckers don't want to grant it to me. Where was that save point? I think back there somewhere. Yeah, back here. Okay, let's save again. And then maybe I'm gonna check out the well. Well. Or the skeleton again. Maybe I'm strong enough now with my helmet. My dapper little helmet. That I can survive at least one hit. Kind of get into the room. Also, I see my mouth still moving crazily. Come on. Ah. Yes, save. Saved? Okay. Did it just accidentally say no the first time? Ah, probably. I guess. Equipment. Head. Leather helmet. Hell yeah, buddy. Feet. Ooh. No, those I want to keep alive, of course. Always. I don't alive, like I keep bare for, you know, for the foot bros, even if you can't see it. Just the knowledge alone is probably gonna be enough for most people. This is what that guy was, and he wants to charge me 150 bucks for nothing. This is the well. Let's see. Can I jump into the well? I can, but I die. I think they that's why the well in Dark Souls exists. And it puts me here. That's not nice. Guess I haven't figured out automatically loading. We're just gonna do that then. For now, I'm gonna use save states, but only if I'm in front of a save point. Just because it's faster to load this way. I already leveled up twice and they still take 3 hits. Like, how long does it take to get strong in this game? I guess I get like 7 HP. Oh, not a level up. Hell yeah. I mean, at this rate, I'm going to be level 99 until... before I even reach the first dungeon or whatever. That would be a good video. Reach level... how I reached level 99 in the first field in Kingsfield 3. That's an actual type of content that's out there, by the way. If you've never seen it. It's kind of interesting in some games. There's like a huge story back with Final Fantasy VII where somebody did it. Reaching level 99 in the tutorial. And of course also in Kingdom Hearts. I think it's always funny when games allow you to do that, at least. Because some games actually don't. Right? As an example, Xenoblade, kind of like you can level up, and there are some high-level enemies in the early area. But after a while, the low-level enemies just don't give you any money. Yeah, any XP, I mean. Oh, fuck off. Stupid door. I haven't been back there, actually. It's the only place I haven't explored yet. How much gold do I have, by the way? 298. I think I can afford the shield. Yeah, I hate that so much. That's why I really never liked Bethesda games that much. I hate how you just cannot get OP in these games. Like, you can get strong. But the easiest way to play these games is to not level up. Funny enough. At least in Oblivion and Morrowind, I think that was like the case where you just have to stay at level 1 and use and make like potions and scrolls, and that's how you beat the game pretty much easily. Strength up? Oh, fuck, I remember now. Right. You level strength and magic independently from level in these games. I don't... Or maybe like you level them simultaneously, I should say. Let's see about that skeleton. But yeah, I hate when the world levels with you. Like, I always like when you get like back to an earlier area in the game, and you're just really overpowered. That's what I loved about Bravely Default. Because you know, spoiler, you reach like this section where you have to like redo the same thing like 4 times. And it's like really nice because you're actually really all of a sudden really strong. Like you have to basically replay the game 3 or 4 times back to back. Okay. I can survive. But just barely. Fuck off! I was backing up. How is that skeleton so fucking strong? And now I lost all my progress, of course. But yeah. Enemy scaling with your level, worst fucking idea somebody had. I saw somebody like recently advocating for that. It's like, oh yeah, you have to make the game, you know, actually tougher for the players. You can't just make it easy for them. It's like, no. That's the point. You make areas that are super hardcore with enemies that, you know, have a lot of HP and a lot of attack. And you make areas that are super easy. That way a player can know if they're in endgame area or not. 20 gold? Okay. Wasn't this here the shop? Yes. Yo, lady. Cleaning your desk, I see. Okay, I can get a bloodstones. I think are only for selling. Moonstones, I think was magic. Okay, 270 for a leather shield. 780 for a battle axe. I think I'm gonna take the leather shield for now. Because not dying is actually really beneficial. As such, actually use 1 herb. An herb. Like if it mimics the first King's Field, then the skeleton is actually guarding a shield. I just bought this for naught. Come on. But I'm gonna leave him be for a second, and see what's like back there. As I do not want to be stuck here for already an hour already. Yikes. Oh, speaking about being stuck, I had the weirdest dream. Like, during this heat, you know, you get some weird dreams. I was, like, at work, and the work building was, like, much larger and whatnot. And we, like, went, like, back to the office at, like, at the end of the day. And I was, like, talking with this one, with one of my co-workers. And he had, like, worn through shoes. And he wanted to peddle them off to me. Because for some reason his wife wouldn't let him come home if he wouldn't have gotten rid of these shoes. Why? I don't know. Like, he either had to take him home, or he had to get them, or you know, made some money back or something. And then I wanted to leave, and then everybody was like in the office was like, "No, Yaku, you're not leaving until this issue is resolved." I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's not my problem. Can I like grab that from up there? No, I can't. I remember it, because it was hot, I was sweating in the dream as well. And the guy was like calling his wife. Just, like, he was like discussing with her and like begging her, like, "Oh, can I just take him home? Don't worry, I will find somebody to peddle them off to, you know, at another point," etc., etc. I was like, oh man. That was like a nightmare dream. Being stuck at work for no good reason. It was hot, I had nothing to do, and I just had to wait for this fucker. Oh, okay. That's the thing I needed. Back there somewhere. I see you had to just go around and kill everything. Is there something in there that I can like grab? An antidote, 2 like herbs. Okay. Don't do like weird movements, Yaku. I cannot go up there. Should I try this guy? Like, if I'm poisoned, I'm fucked. Right now, I don't have any antidote. I'll keep this in mind. Now imagine if I didn't press A, just out of instinct. I would have not seen the thing. Like, some of the drops seem to happen late as well. Okay. This is a completely different area than before. Hell yeah. Now the things in the first, in the previous game, you had like the crystals, like the big ones, and you had like these small ones. And the small ones, can I cut the trees down? Were only for selling, basically. Maybe just like maybe I can use fire at some point. Okay, that's an antidote. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. That's actually not bad. You know what, let's get those in case I want to go for the other area. Yeah, the poison is actually not as strong as I thought it would be. But actually being in the bubble here is dangerous. Can use one of those and use one of those now. Okay, perfect. I now have to beam into the save point and go. But good, finally some progress. It only took nearly an hour. It's actually insane how open this game is compared to, you know, previously. Oh, of course, you know, you see how bad the draw distance is. Everything. The thing is that technically are remakes of this game. Like fan remakes that cover, like, that are full-on remakes. So I could have played one of those. But I wanted to play the originals. That's just how I am. My head is stuck as well. Ah, fuck it. Ah, there we go. I could go back there. I could try the skeleton. Let me try the skeleton once more. One final time. And then I'm gonna go and use the seal. Like, I'm stronger. I have more armor. I'm just a chat, you could say. It's finally time to get my revenge. Revenge of Lyle. You know, out of all the names I would have picked for a protagonist, it wouldn't have been Lyle. If you are called Lyle, right? This is not supposed to be an insult at you, but I'm just saying. It's not a very heroically fantasy name. Okay, this Lara egg or whatever this is supposed to be. Okay. Holy hell. They just deal so much damage. It better be worth it. $7 gold. Oh, and it's a leather shield. I knew it. I'm gonna reload. There we go. That was a waste of healing items. Big waste of healing items. But now I can finally leave the field and enter the castle. Take the field out of the king's field name. Now the only thing left is a king. In need of a queen. There's a king's quest, and I think the first game, if I remember correctly, revolves around you finding, like, rescuing like a princess, and therefore finding a queen. Okay, let's go. I still seems to be inside of a field, but I see a castle in the distance. And dead soldiers. You're gonna stand up, are you? Can I take that bracelet? Okay, going down there seems to be... Oops. Ah, save point. My. That ain't glorious news. Okay, so far so good. I'm making at least a little bit of progress. Not much, but a little bit. And that's plenty. Okay, come on. Here we go. Here we go. We pick me up before I go. Another door that's locked with a yo-yo. It's weird what songs were popular sometimes. I actually like it, right? But I don't think this guy is like... You don't hear of him anymore. Empty. Okay, I could go straight or I could go left. Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust somebody who lives among the graves. Frankly. Oh, what is this? Marilyn Miller. Do you have like a metal band? My name is Marilyn. I've seen you before, haven't I? You were here with Leon, right? Yes, with Leon S. Kennedy. How do you know? I came here in search of my son, but now I'm stuck here. I can't move forward because of these rotten monsters, and I can't go back. I'd be abandoning my son. Please help me. My son is in danger. Could you get this charm to him? He needs it if he is ever going to be free again. I often have nightmares about my son being immobilized and in agony at the hand of all this wickedness. If you can't get the charm to him, he'll finally be okay again. Please. Okay, that's actually like a weird bug. Yo, bitch. Oh, do I need to like quit out at the end with B? Otherwise she just keeps repeating it. It's kinda strange. Okay, a quest. I gotten a quest. It's to find her son. Can I take this gemstone? Gotcha. You know, we've discovered plenty of times I don't have anything against grave robbing. So I wouldn't have minded to just yoink this. It would benefit me more than her, frankly. Some old coot in a squeaky chair. What was that? I saw something. Oh, it's a dude. Is that her son? Okay, items galore so far. Yo, my guy. What are you doing? Great. I don't suppose you're a grave robber. Why would you come to such a dangerous place on purpose? Go home. Don't you know that the monsters are on the prowl again? What can you hope to accomplish here, other than losing your own life? I see how it is. Ooh, okay. Morningstar Volgod Flame Rod. Oh, I can show you my Flame Rod if you want to. A Dragon Crystal, a Crystal Flask. These are 6k for... I need the Crystal Flask. These are really important for later. But the rest I cannot afford. Like, I can't afford anything. Let's sell. Let's see. Do you take 2k for Dragon Crystal? God damn. Okay, well, I need to figure out. With those prices, I mean, on one hand, yeah. On the other hand, everything seems to be just jacked up in price in general. Even my own items. I don't think Dragonstones... I would have to look it up. But the stone I just sold used to go for, I think, 80 gold in the second game. It's the most powerful consumable item in the game. It completely restores HP and MP. Ah. Okay, these are actually really good, right? I could get 2k for it. And maybe buy the flask, but... not right now. Oh, you have to put a mushroom here. What the fuck? Okay, I was like at the edge of it. And of course it insta-poisons you. There we go. I like that they have more than one chest type so far. Skeleton. I mean, you can still use it as fertilizer, so I would have taken it to grow my own plant, since they seem to be somewhat, you know, sentient around here. I mean, 28 gold from like a basic bitch enemy. I'm gonna leave this guy alone. Fuck that. I like the castle. And you can see in the distance. Oh, it's a tree. It doesn't look too happy to see me. Is this just a crooked branch, or are you happy to see me? Okay, it is actually sentient. I wasn't sure for a second it didn't react, so I was like... Like they exist in the first game as well, but they look less scary there. Like, I think the eyes are like the thing between the red thing and the mouth, but actually the red thing is the eye. 50 gold, okay. Yeah, no, this game is a lot more generous on gold. I don't know what that plant is, but it looks like it's spits. Another tree. And another door that's sealed. I see. Oh. Bro tried to go for a double. Not with me. Come on. There we go. Level up even. Hell yeah. That's worth it. But I do need like a safe spot. Lickety split. As for now, I want to abuse safe states. Yeah. Yep. See, I think it spit something. Looks like that one Pokemon. You know the one. The walking flashlight. Bellsprout. Or something like that. Or Weeping Bell. I don't remember. Oh, okay. Damn. I like that. Okay, let's see. Status. My slash blow stab is 39.32.9. If I now change this to the Morning Star, it changes to... Okay, more stab, more blow, but no slash at all. Let's see if that helps. I remember this this is actually... Oh, okay, see. But it's much slower. Okay, so for 2 hits. 3 hits. 4 hits. You know what? Not a fan. Like, I feel like slow weapons like that need the trade-off of being much stronger. That was like 5 or 6 hits now with this one. 3. 4. About the same amount of hits, and I'm like twice as fast almost. And I would guess probably there are enemies that are weaker to blow attacks. And these guys are just weak to slash. But it is something you need to consider, of course. Did I pick it up? No. You know, it's like in Zelda with when they have to show you that you got a rupee every single time you pick one up in some of the games. It's like, I know, I've seen this item before. If I've seen it for the first time, you don't need to show it to me again, game. I trust you that you put it, that you don't give me like a weird new one. Missed. I don't want to be hit by that thing. Like, it seems to be, it might be poisonous. Okay, another door. Come on, my guy. Yes. Okay, I want to say for a second, I hope he has one of those. Because otherwise I wouldn't know where to go. But maybe I can take them out again. But, you know, like reuse them at other places. Or was I? I wasn't here before, right? Because it seems somewhat familiar. I was here before. No, I wasn't. I think. Oh. Game. Make it less confusing, please. It would be cool if this heals you, of course. But I guess I would be asking a bit too much. To quickly check something. What was that red thing I just saw? My imagination, okay. Edmund. I guess his middle name is Edward. I mean, don't mind if I do. Can I also sleep in his bed? No, I can't. Which, you know, we shouldn't do that. Although, like, imagine you like go into somebody's house without asking, and then you sleep in their bed as well. You don't have to be surprised if you get killed. Oh, I got 50 gold from the graves. I thought the graves were useless. That makes it relatively actually a good investment. What's this? Ah, yes. Some red flask. A herbal liquid. Yeah, grave robbing is always great. I don't know why, I've always luck with grave robbing. I don't know. This liquid will completely heal the injured body. Ah, they have no guide for this. That's... Okay, that was very useless. Special effect item. Okay, that's where it started. Okay. I thought for a second, you know, maybe I can equip the charm before I give it to the boy once I find him. But guess not. Aha. I see a skeleton. I know an ambush if I see one. Ah, the shield. Okay, this is the third shield you can get. The third leather shield, I should say. So fighting the skeleton at the beginning is like a big fuck you. Like, you don't need to play that far to get one. What are those heads that fly around, though? Ooh. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. Let's actually first take this guy out. Oh, fuck off. There are ghosts here. Can I even hit them? How about we just chill our bases real quick, and you don't attack me for a moment while I take care of everybody else. Okay, one plant down. I think one ghost is already down as well. At least I don't see him anymore. I guess that's my punishment for robbing graves. Is that the ghost skeletons inside actually come out themselves to play. Maryland's son. You can have this. I'm kind of shocked that the game hasn't given me like a long range like attack possibility already. First game I think you started off with fire spells. I got it like immediately basically. So much damage. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave you be my guy. But what if he drops something important? I somehow managed to dodge that. Okay, so far so good. 22 gold, not worth it. But I'm not gonna reload since the last save point is quite a bit further back. Don't tell me I step inside of this and die. Just out of curiosity. Huh? Okay. Oh, it's one of the mages that gives me a spell. I guess that's it. Oh, most blessed of days. It is you, Alexander, told us of your imminent arrival 10 years ago. So this has come to blah 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 blah. Speak slower, please. Because I'm not that fast in reading. Okay, damn. Cool. Can I do that now? Of course it would cost like way too much MP to be useful, but that's besides the point. My gift is of fire. Allow the powers of fire to burn the flame of courage deep in your heart, Prince Lyle. And now he immolated himself. Okay. That's not exactly a peaceful death. Magic learned. Hell fucking yeah, burned to a crisp. Ah. Wonder if he tastes good at least. Okay, equipped. Magic. Fireball. Now how do you cast magic? Button config. Magic is triangle. Triangle. Okay. Now the thing is, in these games, you have to use magic to level it up. At the same time, you don't have that much MP, and so far I don't have a way to recover my MP as well. So I have to kind of save it up. But what I am gonna do is just take this, if I can. I cannot retrieve it? Oh, okay. Fuck you then. So it's not like the key is as in the second game. That changes things a little bit. Hello there. Oh, okay, it's not that much, but holy shit, is that recharge time ass. Come on. Let's see, my fire currently is 20. You know, this is a plant. This should fucking burn within one attack. I'm sorry, but that's just how it should be. 3 attacks. That needs desperately some TLC. Are you back? Is Ed back in town? No. Ed has left me. All alone in this deep, dark world. Okay, anyways. Now I can save. Okay, I mean, progress-wise. I'm very... Oh, you only have 5 slots? That's not nice. What time is it? Okay. I have about an hour left, because I desperately need to take a shower after today. And, like, air out the apartment a little bit more. But also save, you know, correctly. The modern way. The right way. It did not recharge my MP either. Ah, you vile creature. Do I have, like, Earth Herb, Antidote, Herbal Liquid? The Bloodstones don't do anything right. Recovery related... Huh? Ah, the Bloodstone... I remember. Right. The Bloodstones on the thing that I thought they were. The Bloodstone, they... Oh, only 2 shots for the mushrooms though. They recover like other stuff, ailments. That's what it was, right? But I do now have a nice and good way to get rid of him. Yo, Mazabella, welcome. How's it going? Hello? Ah, wrong button. Such a shame for the weapon I found. What's up with my mic? Is this something weird with it? What is up with it? Is like... Does it sound weird? Or... Wait a second. Ah, that's just a pillar. It could be like if it sounds a bit like damp or whatnot. It's a bit windy. Ah, okay, I do have my fan blowing at me. So it could be that. Usually the noise suppression is actually quite good at getting rid of it. But it seems to not be able to suppress it as much right now. For some reason. Right, I shouldn't sprint if I mean, I don't expect any enemies right now. Maybe I can... Is it better now? I directed the fan a little bit to a different direction. I'm doing alright. Had a bit of a situation. Talked about it earlier. When it rains, it pours. Okay, now I need another key. But other than that good. Just a bit, you know, mush in the head. Right, the MP takes like 50 million years to recover. Let me try that out. Maybe this guy will drop a key. Of course I shoot to the side of it. Like an idiot. Like an absolute idiot. Okay, they seem to be really weak against fire though. 100 gold, okay. Monday was my situation when I had to work an hour extra, but at least for the reason I got home now early. That's nice. When you can do that. Like, that's what I basically do technically all the time. I don't work... Like, I go into the office twice, so I usually work a little bit earlier. But on the days where I work from home, I actually work longer. To balance it out. But even back in the day when I went every day into the office, I was like... I always just worked longer. And now you're here. Yo, my friend. I hear you plan to go to the castle. In that case, I suggest you stop at your mother's tomb and pray for your soul's safe passage. Going to that castle is suicide. I have one of those. How much would you want for that? 100 G? And you can have the leather shield. Okay, I have 800. What do I get for 800? Not a crystal flask. And nothing else, really. Okay. My mother's tomb, I see. I'm glad I know where that is. But yeah, essentially... Maybe you know that. I'm in the market for a new mouse. Do you have any recommendation? Vice Commander Kane, forever we shall lift up your flame. Hey Kane. How are you doing? He's sleeping. Huh? Something just happened. Ah. Tombstone. I thought this guy also was our patches for some reason. So far he's been nice. Ah, there was the old coot. Maybe she has a key for me now that I gave her son the charm. I don't look too much into the mouses I buy. I see. Thanks to you, my son has finally been set free. Here, take this map. I don't need it anymore. Now that he's safe, I'll pray for your safety, Lyle. And your victory, too. I have a friend named James Seward McCain V, who is waiting for Commander Silveria to return. If you ever happen to see him, please tell him that my son has finished his task. Seward McCain V. Aha. I'd like to return to my house. I had a beautiful view of the ocean from there. It was just magnificent. About the time that the king suddenly changed and the demons began to appear, my hometown was covered with a deep snow. God, I wish right now for deep snow. The beach began to drop and shift, and an ugly cliff replaced our beautiful beach. Is this the second game that she's talking about? I was operating an inn at the time. Many people used to come to visit there. The scenery was gorgeous. We were all so very proud of our beautiful country. On a clear day, you could see the island of Melanat. You couldn't describe the beauty with words since that day, the sky has been nothing but dark, grey and gloomy. I wish the beauty would return. I used to play on the beach as a child. I'd find things floating in the water from far-off lands. It was like a dream. I'm sorry to bore you with an old woman's memories, but I feel like you are not part of my family. Please come again soon. Take care of yourself. Okay. You too, old lady. Don't die. Are you telling me I cannot equip the map? Map of Verdide. Ugh. That's not hard to figure out at all. I'm in the castle, that's where I want to go. Yeah. I don't know, this just doesn't really help me at all. I mean, it's better than nothing, but... you know, it's not far off from nothing either. If I'm gonna be completely honest. Is this still sealed now? Locked. I don't think I have anything to unlock it. And this here's a save as far as I remember. Yeah. Let's quickly do that. The thing is, like, the emulators for PS1 are quote-unquote accurate, so they try also to save accurately, including how long it takes. You can actually hold fast forward, and it will save faster. Funny enough. I haven't done it yet. What? Can I not take this? Like, are you sure I cannot take this? You really can't. Like, either I'm doing something wrong, or you really cannot take the keys back, which... that's not good. Yeah, this doesn't help me at all. It's really not a useful map. There was nothing back there either, so... okay, it took a little bit, but I'm back in the field. In the King's Field. Now the other dude said, mother, visit your mother, essentially. No. Ah, there was this one guy who wanted $150 for sleeping. I think if I asked him, I could recover my MP and whatnot. But it's so expensive. But I do have like a much more NP than I started with. Double, basically. Yeah, this map is completely useless. So I thought this was my mother's grave. Maybe this. No. Maybe this? It said sealed. It's still sealed. Let's see, maybe the other dude has like an insightful tip for me. Now that I have the firepower. The power to destroy everything that is made from stone, from wood. Yo, big guy. How are you hanging in there? Alexander lost his magical power of light on the day he placed the Great Seal on the castle. All his life force was put into the seal, because you have the blood of King Alfred. You have inherited that power as well. Yeah. Okay. He just says the same thing. Stop repeating yourself, my friend. Yeah, not a fan of the map. Nothing back here, nothing back there. Somehow I have to get up there, but I don't know how. Do I see like a path or something? It comes from the left. Yeah. I took like a huge nap today. I have to... There's probably gonna be a way to walk on water or something. Like, humans are not supposed to live in this heat. Like, there's actually like studies that say like, hey, what was it, past 25 degrees, I think? Your brain just kind of starts shutting off. And it gets worse and worse and worse. Until like a certain point, then you actually die. So it's actually not very good to be hot. Of course, if you're as hot as me, that doesn't matter. But that's a different kind of hot. Is this the tomb of my mother? Mother, I have returned. Oh, mother, how I wish to see you. There you are, in all your glory. In the bone, as I remember you. Well, not really. I should, but that would require me to update my model, which I can't 3D model for shit. Ah, that was the other thing. This year. For that, I would love to have my mana back first. I thought about making like a mana blob just on the floor. right? I thought that could be also a cool idea. Oh, wait a second. Probably not. I could maybe do it, but... Okay, I managed to get on the wall. But the thing is, my software is just not correct yet. Oh, I cannot take it. I would need to update that before I can do stuff like that. Sadly. I should really get to it though. It's just, oh, it's time and time mostly that I need to invest in it. That and like mental functions that I don't have right now. And also for a long time I still want to update my tracking. Also haven't done that. Okay, friendo. I accept your deal. 150 for a night. You and me. Oh? That was a vision? Okay. Fuck you too. Only half my MP filled up? Yeah, right. Get a grip, my dude. You are a charlatan. But yeah, all within time. All with time. And once the time comes, I will come as well. Trust me. The time has come, and so have I. You will have the last laugh, so prepare to die, whatever that was. Golem got scammed. More than scammed. Like, I feel like while I was taking a nap there, he at least had a copped a feel. Like, you can't tell me this dude isn't running this business in a shady way for his own self-pleasure. To gratify his own disgusting fantasies. Okay, I remember walking around the corner here and then seeing a mushroom. Exactly. Only this time I have fire on my side, I want to say, but look at that MP recovery speed. I hope that can be like changed or something. Because my god. Is there a spider up there? Scam or be scammed. Exactly. Just you wait. I'm also gonna scam all of my viewers at some point. No, that's like the exit strategy, right? Once you're prepared to stop streaming, you just scam your viewers. You make like a Kickstarter for something. So, hey guys, I'm making a movie. I just need 4 million. Sure, it's gonna work. I mean, at least I can recover that money relatively quickly by killing people. Or killing creatures, I should say. Because they do drop more money than expected. Damn, that's the most beautiful spider creature I've ever seen in any video game. Miyazaki really outdid himself with this one. I shouldn't use MP just for random enemies that are on the field. On the king's field. But fuck it, I'm gonna kill at least one guy. Just I do need the magic to level up as well. Separately at least. Okay, chest. Is it gonna be oh! The door is closed. Why? Not the map of Word-Eyed. Okay. Circle strafe around him. He can't get you. Oh, a key! Okay. I was missing one of them. Okay. I was like, why do... Like, what is, like, twirling around there at the bottom? Like, the game is like this weird thing where if you don't pick an item up and you press any button except accept, he puts it back down. And the thing is, every button means every button. So if I walk into one direction, I press X to you know, to pick it up, he just stops picking up. Fuck off. Oh, hell yeah. Got me some metal boots. Oh, but I'm actually kind of... fucked right now. Okay, let's try to sneak past this guy, this time not by not being poisoned. Okay, there was the spider then. In this direction. And there's the other direction where I still have a key that I can use. Now here's the thing, actually, there's a key on the other side of the first key door, which I could theoretically use the key on, but that would be actually stupid. Okay, I kind of have to not be over, but like be encircled by them. It's also like funny how content creators always have like a shared mind of what they do, right? For a while it was like the movie, then it was like the books. Currently I think it's snacks. Like many streamers and YouTubers do snacks for some reason. Vastly overpriced ones. You know, I could sell rocks to you guys. Crack rocks. Don't they just copy each other? I mean, sure they do, but... It's like weird. Like, why do they all like decide to copy specific things, right? Why does it need to be the food and the books and the movies, like the weird shit? Things that, you know, you're a YouTuber, why would it be that? Can't you just make a stupid shirt or something? Okay. This guy doesn't want me here. It's alright with me. Wait a second, isn't this? Broken. Let's see. Well, then fix it. Oh, fuck off. That really didn't just happen, right? Yo, Mr. Mushroom. Can you just wait a little bit longer? I want to check out that tombstone if it has anything useful for me. That's why. Just 10 more minutes. There we go. 100 gold. That was actually kind of worth it. Okay, I can go in here. I can go through here. My only fear is that I open this, go through it, and then it says, haha, fuck you. Door closed again. Now you have to walk all the way around again. Okay, that is the inn. Now, is this thing here permanently open? Because I remember this being locked when I went here the first time. Okay, now it's open. That's good to hear. That's very good to hear. Is there a ghost in here? A tombstone. A tombstone. And another tombstone, and... What? The royal emblem, okay. I think this was Thief, by the way. The white dragon. Some antidote. With the fresh taste of corpses besides it. The Queen of Verdide, Noel Forrester. Okay. A mirror. 500 gold. And a recovery flask. Maybe this is actually health and MP? Or just MP? Oh, fuck off. No, keep open. Stay open. I want him to come out. Both of them, actually. Oh, they can't. They're stuck there. Haha. So let me actually, what's this? Truth glass. I remember this. Shows its uses the truth of anything viewed through it. Only 7 exist in all of the world. The cemetery contains the tomb of Noel, Queen of Verdide. Many good people have lost their lives during these harsh times, but hers has been felt the most throughout the kingdom. So maybe I can, like, see the... Shit. The things like that. Okay, it will heal. It will not restore MP. But I think it stays open. Oh, fuck off. You good? How did I not hit this guy, by the way? But I'm definitely stronger. That helps a lot. Oh, but when shit like this happens. Okay, level up. I just have the fear that I will probably use the other one of the red ones. Just because I have to. Oh, he did a triple! That fucker! Okay, it really just heals me fully. That's all it does. Oh, yes, okay, that's good. That's good. Of course, I don't have a way to fill it up yet. But having that is actually good. Okay, I got the truth glass, which... I've got the truth glass, I got a key. I got a crystal flask. My fire's at 22 instead of 20 so far, which doesn't do much for me. I just miss, like, a way to consistent... Like, as soon, basically, as I can upgrade my MP, like, all the time. Like, refill it back up. Which I think this is a thing. A fountain which will give me at least HP. maybe then I can... Like, once I can refill MPs, what I want to say is, you can level up magic so fast and it becomes extremely powerful. That's like the one thing about Kingsfield that's kind of wild. Once you can use magic all the time, it overshadows everything. What was this place? Wasn't this guy McCain? Oh, sorry, yes, it was a devastating and terrible war. A lot of good men were lost when the wall was finally completed. The invading evil creatures finally left, but the price we paid was high. The survivors included but a handful of soldiers and Silveria himself, the most revered warrior and bravest commander to grace the battlefield. Silviera. Commander Silviera truly was a splendid warrior, as you can surmise from the stone statue over there, but even he was devastated by the war. Weary from months of fighting the endless barrage of evil, and broken by the loss of so many of his own men in the endless battles, Commander Silviera headed for the castle alone, to try to avail his lost troops. We have no idea what has happened to him. He just never came back. Kind of like that pie recipe. He was a brave soldier with a high sense of commitment and loyalty to his country. He was a brave soldier. Okay, yeah. You don't have anything to give me? No. It looked like for a moment that something was on the ground, but there wasn't. Okay, I have the bitch in there, which sells shit. Even though she says, oh yeah, take it. I don't need it anymore. There hasn't been one for those around here since the great commander David Silviera disappeared. She sells moonstones, which... I think moonstones actually recover MP. And she sells a long sword, which might be stronger than my normal sword. Or a battle axe. Or very close to a rapier. Mace, iron helmet. I could buy some iron gear, or I could buy a stronger weapon. I think I'm gonna spring for the rapier. And hope for the best. Oh, she gives me less than the other dude. That's not nice. In that case, you can have like an antidote. Okay, let's see if that purchase was worth anything at all. Let's actually first... 39, 32, 9. This is probably going to be a lot of stab power. 71 stab power. Not bad. And it's fast. Was it just a one-shot against this dude? It was. Okay, this was a good purchase already. I'm happy with that. Very, very happy indeed. Okay, nice. I'm gonna save here now. This here. And now I'm gonna find that key door and then see how I go from there. Just takes 10 minutes until the save is done, of course. Only 10 more. There we go. Where was this entrance? I think it was here somewhere. Yeah, in this direction. Like, here's something technically seen, you can just run around and like, grind a lot. Like, pump up your level. Which usually, it pumps up your HP, your MP a little bit. And I think all the damage just slightly. But of course it also pumps up strength. once again, the best is always fire. Magic in general. I think it's a bit, you know, a bit of wasted space here to not put any enemies here. It's just a long, twisty hallway. Nothing else. Okay, this door was sealed. Then there was nothing to the left besides the old lady. Or was there a door in here that I didn't open? No. He's just still digging around. I hope he finds what he's looking for at some point. Maybe he's looking for a girlfriend. Which, you know, the bit of the wrong place to look for one, but you never know where you will find love. Love truly can be found in the strangest of places. Okay, this door here. Hello. That's a tree. Oh, some new. My defense is 45, 34, 29. I think these are new arms. Just a little bit better. Not too crazy. Double one. Not too good. It's a bit slower actually to like start recharging. Yeah. Should I go back to the other dude and quickly like get at least one healing item from him? I think I should. Yo, grave guy. Need a favor. A big one, actually. Was he this far back? Do I even have to? I have 127 gold. Do you sell herbs? I've heard of your works in this miserable beast-infested kingdom, yeah? People like you come along occasionally, peddling hope for a better future. I hope you can bring peace to this place. Oh, he seems like a nice guy. 60 for an earth herb. I'll take one. As a matter of fact, I take two right now. He only sold one, I see. Well. Guess I'll have to make it last. But yeah, 50 HP restored now that I already have like 100 something. 110. Oh, come on. Already feels like nothing already. Don't run when there are enemy nearby. Okay, let's see. Missed. One hit. Two hit. Three hit. Okay. Guess these guys are weakest to slash, not to stab. You know, I like the idea of when games have that, right? Different like attack types. At the same time, I hate having to switch, especially in games like this where it's so slow to switch weapons. I don't like it. Especially since it's like, oh yeah, you have to kind of remember which enemy is weak against what. Becomes a bit tedious, you know? These guys I know I can one-shot though. Nice little fly traps. Oh, 2 trees? If one of them gets me wrong, I'm dead. And a mushroom back there. He looked like he was gonna do a double. A triple! You good? Fuck. Yeah, I need to use my other herbal liquids. Nothing happens, yeah, of course, because there's nothing inside Yaku. Like, I don't want to waste items, right? But I also don't want to waste time by running backwards. I think they would be weak against an axe. I just have a feeling, you know? Okay, that was a triple, but I managed to somehow scoot by. I should have done that from the start. Look at how helpless he is now. Yeah, who's the stupid little tree? You are. You are a stupid little tree. If I had fire, I would burn you down. Goes 2 mushrooms. Yeah, 3 attacks is not bad. You chop in wood, I wish. I'm stabbed in wood right now. Which is not very effective. It would be easier to chop a tree with a machine gun. Let's just say it like that. Oh, why do they need to put them double here? That's the strat. Just get him to turn and then... Well, they cannot attack back. Just stab him again. So this dude, the other one, he did a triple there. I'm not a fan when they do that. Not a fan of when they do that, I should say. Come on. Like, they knew what they were doing when they placed these, like, side by side like this. There we go, first one done. I think that's also a dragonstone there. On the floor. Okay, I could have scooted back past this one. Maybe if I ran. There we go. Another crystal flower, okay. Just from a random enemy. I feel like this is maybe in this game the introduction of the crystal flask, right? Oh, here you go. You get it from this enemy, and you need a key. What? The fuck, game? What do you mean I need another key? I might be stupid, like I might be doing something wrong, but I think I already established that I cannot take keys outside of already set keys. Oh, that's another dragonstone. So I guess the trees have like a somewhat prolific to drop them, maybe. Actually, before I go too far, maybe let's ask the mirror. Mirror on the wall. Where's the key to this door and all? On this battlefield, the garrison led by Silvera fought fiercely against the evil creatures. Also in this very location, King Alfred once led the Verdite army against the first wave of evil, I can't read anymore, creatures many years ago. That doesn't help. Okay. That's not good. Oh, strength up, hell yeah. That does help. Now the question is, of course, has my magic gone up or has it gone down? I think it has gone up. For light, I mean. Question is, what now? Is this just a pile of bones, or? Yeah. Do you have a key by any chance? No. Is it just like super precise, or? Maybe once the door is closed, you can take it. Fuck off. That was it. You can. Oh, okay. Okay. I see how it is. But I think I'm gonna stop it here for today. Since it's late, I need to air out and I need to go take a shower. So for that, I will say thanks for watching today. I will streaming this game tomorrow as well. I still have not received Call of Duty, so I don't know about Friday. If Call of Duty arrives by Friday, we will play Call of Duty. If it hasn't arrived by Friday, I will either play this, or I might start Drakengard 2. I don't know yet. Or, you know, that's like the free thing. Either Call of Duty if it arrives, otherwise this or Drakengard 2, I think. Yeah. Starting to work back again on some of my priority games this year. And with that, I want to say thanks for watching today. Don't forget to follow or subscribe to not miss out on the next stream of Kingsfield 3 actually. And yeah, thanks to you as well. I hope you have a chill night today. Hopefully I will have at least a somewhat chill night, and tomorrow a chill day. And with that, goodbye and ciao.